those pro-Palestine, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all who's helping. I appreciate it. Every voice is a bless. I'm not gonna lie. Like everybody knows the history of the past. I wouldn't get over it. So this is very funny because I live in the Netherlands and the government can literally they are literally bullshit. So we gonna talk about it because our Dutch politics in our government has something to say. A recent report released by the Dutch Minister of Foreign Affairs that a human rights violation in Turkey has persisted, with increasing suppression of the opposing group, ethnic minorities, and activists, covering the period from September 22 to February 2025. The report underscores unconditional erosion of the democracy freedom. Democracy, I can't spell it, but a judiciary depends in the country. The Turkish judiciary, reportedly under significantly political influence, has played a critical role in prosecuting political opponents. Journalists and human rights defenders, the Coalition Constitutional Court remains subject to pressure, with many justices appointed directly by Recep Erdogan, the President Erdogan. I want to make sure. The report claims that legal proceedings against a person figure has increased, and the government has continued to dismiss elected officials, particularly those affiliated with pro-Kurdish parties. Erdogan influence over the judiciary mentioned in report rapidly increased to 2016 in the aftermath of the controversial coup attempt in July 2016. Erdogan tightly his grip on power, constantly over control of the judicial, legislative, and executive branches mere hours after coup has begun. His government intentionally a sweeping purge, removing 4,156 judges and prosecutors from their posts. I'm not gonna lie, but the coup is one of the third hardest that I ever had to see and endure. It is an amazing country with lovely families, and they tried to coup. I cannot. Still, sometimes I dream about it. I see the images. I see what the military did. I see what they did to the people. I see the choppers flying above Istanbul were shot. It's like unbelievable. And yeah, why is that always be war? But okay. So his control over in the rapidly increased after the aftermath conventional coup attempt in July 2016. For every people who's on vacation, lost a family, people of Turkey, may Allah be with you in these past times. They will take for every civilian. I don't care if you're a Netherlander. I don't care if you're Muslim. If you died there, God bless you. I think I said it wrong, but I'm actually a little bit emotional. Nobody deserved to die. Not like that. No more coups, please. Sorry, I think I said it something. Please forgive me if I said it like I'm seriously emotional. Like the coup of 2016. It was like video share. Even a Moroccan stand before a tank, and the tank did not move. I respect that guy. God bless him. Erdogan tightly his grip on the power consolidating of the judicial, legislative, and executive branches merely hours after the coup has begun. His government initiated a sweeping purge, removing 4,156 judges and prosecutors from their post. An indication that the individual has likely blacklisted beforehand. Their position were quickly filled by the government loyalists and many who have selected from within the ranks of ruling justice and the Development Party, AKP. One of the most striking finding report concerns ongoing crackdown and linked to Gulen movement and a faith-based group critical of the government. Turkey intelligence agency Milli Ilhasbet, or the MIT, has played a key role in tracking and detaining alleged Gulenists, both within Turkey and aboard. The report highlighted numerous cases of suspected members have detained without due process, subjected to forced disappear and extended for foreign countries covered operation. The scope of the persecution had widened dramatically in recent years, only limited to civil servants and military officers. Crackdown now extend to business owners, journalists, students, that even ordinary citizens accused of showing sympathy for the movement. Critic urges that many of those targeted has been convinced based on a restricted evidence, such as having an account at Gulen affiliate bank, attending the school linked to the movement, merely download messaging app called Bylog. Associated with Gulenists, some individuals have reportedly been imprisoned for years without a fair trial after facing harsh interrogation tactics. According to a report, MIT has partly active in securing additional of the Gulen from the foreign countries, especially in Africa and the Balkans. The agency has reportedly conducted covert redemption operation with less intentional criticism. The Turkish government defend these operations as necessary counter-terrorism measure, but human rights group warned that extent of eventually of impersonating under dire condition with the allegation of mistreat and torture serving in multiple cases. Family of suspected Gulenists also suffered for the report of details spouses and children of accused individuals who've been denied passport, barred from the educational opportunities, and subject to police harassment. Some family have even fled Turkey, seeking asylum in America and North America, while others live in fear of suddenly arrest. The climate of fear extends beyond Turkey's border, as the Turkey embassy's all-alike pressured experiment provides information of the suspected Gulenists. The report refers to significant ruling of Europa Court of Human Rights regarding to the Turkish government treating an alleged Gulenist. The court found that Turkey has violated multiple articles of the European Convention on Human Rights, particularly concerning the right to fair trial and protecting from arbitrary detention. The ruling details seizes that people are imprisoned based on efficient evidence, such as alleged using the Bylog Messages app or to manage financial to let going. Efficient. Despite the ETR decision, the report claims that what? The report claims that Turkish authorities have largely discarded ruling refusing to implement legal remedies or releasing detainees. The text of the Dutch report, and the liras are going down. Now you need to listen, like, very carefully. Like, Turkey in 2016 is one of the cruelest things that ever happened. But our government, and I'm gonna show him right now, with his coalition right here on top, it's the Netherlands coalition called the PVV. Geert is the one of a Mossad agent. Israel do so many things, from unhuman, go to prison. Even America does that. Even Trump is actually arresting right now without a trial, and nobody's looking at it. Europa is a puppy of the America. So when a Muslim country do it, all eyes on that. Let Israel and America do what they want. When Egypt Erdogan do something out safety, because my feeling, I'm gonna be in the middle right now. I know what happened in 2016. The coup is unbearable. But do you really think that Erdogan is that stupid to fabricate something? Rule number one. I don't know a lot of him, but my dad, my Turkish family always support him. Yeah, sure, he did a few things stupid. He's honest about it. But do you really think that he let a PKK or the Kurd movement inside the government? I'm not. Mm-mm. While you're looking all at Erdogan, when Europa, the Netherlands government, even our own prime president, Dick Schoof, oh no, human rights. Oh no, he right away judge. Oh, this is against the humanitarian law. This is an act of violation of human rights. But when it comes to Israel, they need to wait for the Den Haag to say something. And they still, no matter what the ICC said, they're still helping him. They even welcome him. It is unbearable to hear that when it's about Muslim country, all facts, like right away, Dutchland, the Netherlands, right away. Oh, look, he's arresting somebody. Call the ICC, do something right away. But when it comes to Israel or America, yeah, no, we need to hear about the ICC. We need to have proof before we accuse him because they are Jews. Israel are not Jews. No. Let me tell you after this something. When I was a kid, I was bullied. I'm a Turkish Muslim. I don't know why. When I went to the darkest side, and yeah, there were bad Christian, but there's only 4 of them, and 1 Muslim woman. They made my life a hell. My first girlfriend was a Judaism Jew Catholic. She defended me against bullies. And you do not want to mess with her. She was light tin, smiling bright. She wants to be a lawyer to help people. The smell makes me like she defended me against bullies. She's the one of a kind. After that, I cannot feel love anymore. It is hard. It is really hard. After I lost her, I found out in 2023, she died a week after our first dance. I always thought she left me, but move on. I went to the darkest years. Short Christian. When I was in Nikirk, there were 3 Christian ladies, and they were interested in me. Like, why are you always outside on Sunday? Because every winter I said, I look at the moon and I think about who I lost. So every few times we met each other, and finally they said like, but are you Catholics? I said, no, I'm not Catholics, I'm Muslim. American? That's insulting. They was laughing. No, I'm Turkish. Oh, really? Oh, you have this little Dutch skin. I said, I'm sorry? Okay, thank you, we're all laughing. And they were interested in like, what is like Muslim be like? I can explain a little bit. And I said like, I don't know what a Christian is. So, they said like, we can be friends like after a few times. So they went to Istanbul and they pray and understand the side of Muslim with their parents. They came back. And she says, like, it's very bright. It's not to convert them. No, it's like learn from each other's culture. And I like learning cultures of others. So what happened is, what did we do that again? Oh yeah, so they said like, wow, we learned a little bit of Quran. It's really hard. They only wrote like 3 words. I know 0. So they invited me, so I can understand them. Not to convert me, not to force me to convert. No, they just were like, hey, we check your cult. Did you ever check Christian cults? Not cult, but the Christian side. I said, no. Upcoming Sunday, will you come to us and dress something nice? Sure. They picked out a suit for me. So in hands or in arms, we go up, and she know I had an aggression issue, so she says like, she put hands on my shoulder and she whispered like, okay, so the first step is they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, then we're gonna sing, and then he gonna speak something like from a book, and then we make a song. It's just really fucking nice, and everybody was nicely dressed. I was like all in almost in tuxedo, and stupid tie. But after I think a week or something, I actually got a relation with a Christian lady. And she was like, the family was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, the family was amazing. I'm definitely gonna make a story about that. But so when they asked like, what is a Muslim actually? Okay, we learned like 3 words the Quran. We know how to pray in Muslim way in Turkey, in Istanbul. But what else actually? But we really don't understand what are you allowed to eat? You know. And that was like 2 days before I was invited to dinner, family dinner. I said like, we are not allowed to eat pork and no horse meat. Like, we only can eat halal food. So it needs to be, if it's meat, it needs to be halal. So there's like a Turkish meat slayer who does it in a special way. Okay. So they were very, like, this is what I like about Judaism, Jews, and Christian and Catholics. They listened. They understand you. Same way if I turn around. If I'm telling something and they understand. If they tell something, because I'm autist, they explain a little bit extra. I'm bad at explaining, but I do my best. And they remove all the kitchen stuff, like boards, knives, spoons, the trident thing, boards, pans, frying pans, everything, and they grab it. And ever since then, they only ate halal food, no mixed, only halal, just for me. I wonder if people like thinking of that. Like, people say like the Quran that we read is bad. There are 2 Qurans. One is the original one that I follow. The other one is that creates seriously terrorism. So before you judge, put yourself into another place, in my place. Feel a little bit what I went through, and then judge. I am sick of this racism. I am sick of the wars. I am sick that the Netherlands government, Geert, and his coalition keep using anti-Semitic, keep blaming other countries, but when it comes to Israel violating human rights, raping, literally forcing to hear the Torah, like tied up in the sand, they steal their stuff, they breaking the house, they breaking the bros, and literally execute. You want to talk about human rights? We definitely gonna talk about human rights. It's like the Netherlands is so corrupted, not that much as the America, but it has to stop. If you are saying like, hey, Turkey violating human rights, then you have to have balls to say, hey, Israel. But we have Geert Wilders as a fucking mossad agent in our government, and nobody fucking does that. We pay our taxes, so he have fucking bodyguards. It's a shame.